Good evening, everyone. And Blazebeard just pulled down his visor. Excellent.
I
I thought you
Good to
took off
see
that
you, laddie.
plated armor that you're not supposed to be wearing.
It's just too small.
You're a conquistador going on tonight. Message for you, sir. Ugh.
But welcome to Roll of the Dice Up in Ashes, where the campaign is on the verge of going up in ashes, as always.
Wait, hold on. This is now true,
Holding
though.
on.
Whoop. Whoop. There it is.
Not true, not true. You've got friendly kobolds that
Well,
you
not
spared.
Not any, like, you know.
But not many. Not as many.
It's true.
Oh, that's true because it says not any.
Right.
Yeah, change.
Anyway.
Put that M back.
No.
Oh.
All right, let's do a thing. What are we doing?
All right, we're gonna do a thing. So the party just finished up the boss of this dungeon. So
Boss.
Maeve was on the verge of death. Maeve
I
saw a
was.
light in the last one.
I did see a light, and it really got her emotions rolling there.
Sword.
Not to mention Mandy, you got a little freaked out after that happened.
Oh, I got so freaked out. I did not want to die.
But we just finished up the last. Let's see, the night of rest. So everybody finished their spells and everything. So yeah, we're back. We've got a few friendly kobolds on the playing field with us, but you guys go ahead and take it away.
Oi! Now here's what we got to decide, mates. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That was. We've got to decide whether we want to take these kids back now and leave this dungeon, or whether we want to clear out kind of the rest of the rooms we've got, since we killed most of the big meanies, and then just leave here forever and with all the good loot. That was a horrible accent. I apologize.
Totally fired.
Don't.
Oh,
Jocko, there's no excuse.
Oh. Any
I'm going to
thoughts?
suggest we are all still very beat up,
Hmm
which I can try to help with. So if we've got this up, I'm going to pack up my stuff after my prayers and after eating something and join the group over here, and we're having this discussion now, I'm guessing.
Yes.
But I'm going to say we're all in pretty poor shape. I think we should heal up the best we can and probably head back to town. And then afterwards, maybe we can come back and clear out a little bit. That's my suggestion, at least. Because these kids have been away from home long enough.
That's true. I would give one of them a little doll to comfort them, but it's a horrifying doll. Apparently.
You still have that?
I will forever have that until I can use it for something useful.
Look, laddies and lasses, I think one thing we should do is perhaps go over where that unholy dwarf was room, because he was probably guarding some good treasure. At least
Yeah.
do that and then go. We don't have to search the whole dungeon.
What about the trap room that we went into the room, triggered the trap, and then never actually went out the other side? There is also
We can come back for that, because I really don't want to drag these kids around longer than I have to.
that.
That's right. There might be other traps in there that we don't know about.
But what if
Or
Kerjemic steals it
baddies.
all? I guess he won't.
And we'll take her Jimmick out.
Maeve,
No,
roll
we will
perception really
not.
quick. Maeve, roll perception really quick.
Perception.
Yes.
Why do I need to roll perception?
Just roll perception
I'm in
really
the
quick.
back.
Because
I
you
botched
understand
it.
accounting.
Okay.
Great.
Never mind.
That was fun.
Well, if
I'm
we could do the healing, that would be great.
Can I roll perception just for fun? Here it comes.
Sure.
Woo, that was fun. Also, I got a 22.
So you noticed that Kimmy, at Maeve's comment, starts glaring at her
Oh, that's why.
about not wanting to spend time with the kids or be around them for very long.
Kimmy's glaring at you, you know. You might want to rephrase that.
What did
What other
I
way would
totally
I
missed
rephrase it?
She has low
Listen, you
courage.
emotionless elf. Be nice to the kids. They've got
Yeah.
emotions, not like you.
I'll-
on
I'll-
themselves.
I'll say to Kimmy, I don't know if she means it or not, but don't worry, the rest of us don't mean whatever she says.
Thanks.
She just kind
Retold
of glares
is
at
just
the ground a little bit.
pinching the
mutters to
bridge of his
herself.
nose and thinking to himself, "This is coming from the halfling that called one of the kids fat, and
He
the
is
dwarf,
fat. It's a compliment. He's well fed and well bred.
and
That's right. In
from the
halfling
dwarf
culture,
who threatened
in
to
halfling
feed one of
culture,
them
being
centipede
fat is
poison.
considered a compliment.
You won't stop talking over me."
Well, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Didn't understand a word that you said, Jonathan.
I said, "This is coming from the halfling who called one of the kids fat, and from the dwarf who threatened to feed the other one centipede poison." And he's just shaking his head. This is internal thoughts. But he's not saying anything, so
I
don't
defended
argue with me.
I defended myself to your internal thoughts somehow.
Yes, I noticed somehow. Anyway, I'm
Roll
going to, at this point, I
perception to
say,
see what-
everyone hush and be quiet, and I'm going to heal everyone.
I think the orc is a little hungover.
Blazebeard was gonna roll perception for something. What was that?
Oh,
That was a joke out of character. What if we roll perception to
Oh.
see what his thoughts, his internal
Oh.
thoughts?
the
No.
bubble comes up above my head, and you see it written.
No, there is no
Roll my
scrolling
telepathy
marquee.
check.
Okay, hold on. I was looking up my spell again. I think it's just 2d6.
What the channel energy? Yeah.
Yeah, alright, hold on. We're gonna see how much I heal people for. 5. Nice! I healed everyone for 11 within 30 feet.
Well, that's way overkill for me. I'm back up to full though.
So I'm gonna look at Maeve and Boric in particular and see how they're looking after that.
I'm probably, if you look at me, you'd see I was probably about 2/3 healed, almost 3/4.
So he's still got some bumps and bruises left on him that haven't healed yet.
Okay.
No, I would say weeping wounds still cut.
Ouch.
As for me, I still have a giant gnash in my back. It's not like a deep gnash, but it's still there.
Well, you can't necessarily. Well, I guess he could see that through his armor, in the hole, if he started
Yeah.
looking at it.
Well, the armor did get a giant hole in it too, I assume, since she was.
That's what
wearing
I'm
it
saying.
at the
If he
time.
was to look at her back through the
Gotcha.
So
armor,
I'm gonna be inspecting them in particular because I know they got near-death experiences.
Side question: what is a
Last-
gnash?
gash.
Gash.
Oh, I thought you said Nash, like
May
Nash
have.
Bridges.
No, looking at it, I'm probably,
Gnashing of teeth.
4/6 done. Because I'm close. 5/8.
Looking at-
Or you could save it for after we. I don't know.
Well, if we're gonna be traveling,
I suppose.
it's all right. I'm gonna do another channel energy. I took extra feet in that anyway, so out of character.
Extra
So I
feet.
heal for another 9 that time. That wasn't bad.
Oh, I'm good.
So
Thanks
there.
for the help, Orc, but I'm totally healed now, so I'm okay.
Thank you.
I feel extra refreshed.
I mutter under my breath. I wasn't worried about you.
What was that? What was that?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Edgren steps forward to the group at this point and says, "Hey guys, I'm not sure what's going on with Holland. He hasn't been acting himself. I don't think. What happened in that room?
They were about to sacrifice him. Edgar.
Oh goodness.
He might have
Jocko's the
some
only
sort
one
of
who
weird
saw that.
spell on him or something.
and he
As long
saw
as we don't get another werewolf on us.
he saw one of, I think, your party's members' hearts being disintegrated on a.
Wait, what? What?
He
Yeah.
saw, he saw one of your guys, probably out of your party, an older guy with white hair.
Do you want us to go back and get him and bring him out for burial or something? I mean, I can't. I'm too small. But one of these buff guys, I'm sure, could do it.
Oh, you volunteering us for work?
I can't do it. I'm a little guy. But
he,
anyway,
he just kind of no. It's just we had consigned ourselves to being dead anyways. He's. I'm just going to move on. It's all I can do. The just getting the kids to safety. That's the important thing right now.
Edgrid, I'm very sorry for your loss. Here, have a kobold ring that I found somewhere.
Well,
It's-
thank you. I
it's
hope.
literally
yeah,
all I
I
have.
hope this is.
I thought you were going to give him a doll to comfort him.
No, I'm not stupid.
Retold kind of
He
walks.
he,
up
he
to
kind
him,
of walks
pats him on
away
the head,
in
and is
frustration
like,
from you guys.
I was
Sorry,
trying
Lottie.
to be nice. Don't
I'm
mess
sorry.
it up. Listen, the sooner we get out of here, the better we are, because we won't have traumatized people. Let's just get these kids back to their folks, especially catatonic Bob over there. In fact, he might have an actual magical problem with him. Is there any way we can
Well,
take a look at him?
a high-level cleric could probably cure it.
Well, a low-level cleric might be able to detect it at least. Detect evil or something, in case he got possessed or something.
I will kind of roll my eyes, but I'll cast detect magic, and I'm actually gonna kind of. I'll just cast detect magic on him first.
Okay, you don't sense any magic coming from him.
No magic on him.
No
Just
magic
a
auras.
lot. Let's get him home.
Hey, what about all the stuff we got? Is any of that magic? Like that giant axe of doom? Or maybe some of this armor or whatever?
So
We know
is it
the
like
armor's
a
not
code
magic.
scan, Sheldon? The detect magic spell.
Well, the way that it works is that it is in a cone, but if you're going to try to single things out, it's going to take time because
Oh, yes, it's round.
because what you do is you sense the auras of the different things, and so if you want to try to get anything specific out of them, you've got to spend some time focusing on it.
Okay, I
and
will kind of
stronger auras
sigh,
can
and I'll say, "What do you want me to look at?"
All this stuff. All the loot we got. I don't know.
So I will cast.
Oh, and
detect
don't
magic.
forget the tiara the halfling gave me the other day.
There you go. That's the thing to wear.
I know it looks kind of like the king's crown, but no, it's a tiara.
All right, I'm going to hold up the axe. Be like, first the axe. Is this magic?
Fine. I cast detect magic on the big frickin' axe of doom that nearly killed two of my friends, and I'm not happy about it.
All right. After a little bit of time focusing on it, you sense that it is magic,
Okay.
and you sense that the magic school that it
What?
associates with is abjuration.
Abjuration.
Cool.
To get any further knowledge, you would need to do a spellcraft roll.
All right, I can do that because I do have spellcraft. So I was like, hold on, just a minute. I continue to cast static concentrate, and spellcraft roll comes down to. Oh, that's not too bad. Even 20. 15 plus 5.
Okay, you do recognize from the aura that it's giving off that it is a human bane crafted weapon.
I kind of growl. I was like, hey, that axe is magical in the realm of abjuration. You said, is that right?
Abjuration.
Yeah, and it's human bane.
Sweet. Let's sell it to a psychopath. I mean,
Let's not.
Let's not.
It looks like I'll be carrying it.
I don't
Let's
think
not.
so.
I think
Let's
it's
not
like,
give you an axe that kills people. I think
No,
I'll
no,
hang
no.
on to it.
all
I
right.
mean,
I'll
the three
Good
of you
idea.
and
I'll give it
or
to
a cat
Bork.
to begin with. Yeah.
Next
Only
thing I'll hold up.
friends.
Next thing I'm going to hold up after I give the axe to Bork for now is the cape that we got from the mage. Be like, what about this thing?
All right, cast at that one, Sheldon.
All right, the cape. Of course, you guys always go in the order of what I'm least prepared for.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You gotta keep on your toes, see?
I was actually out of character looking at magical items that were capes. Could be some interesting
Well,
stuff.
it's not a cape. It's a cloak. That
Okay. Oh,
it's a cloak.
that came off of the
Mage.
spellcaster. The mage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came off the spellcaster, not the one that we gave to Kerjemic, but the other one.
Okay. You do detect magic, and it is evocation.
Okay, and do another spellcraft roll on that. I suppose. Is that right?
Sure
Yes.
thing.
This
Provide-
one, oh my gosh, I rolled a natural 20. I'm not even kidding. So
Okay.
25.
It's a cloak of resistance.
That is a cloak of
Resistance.
resistance. Can I
Whoa.
gauge how strong it is, by the way?
+2.
And
that mean-
it's out of character. It's pretty strong. It's been enchanted twice. With,
Does that mean that
resistance.
whoever wears it doesn't have to have Blazebeard cast anything on him ever again?
No, it's just a +2. All your saving rolls, I believe, out of character, which is pretty dang nice.
Right. Who had this cape out of?
I did.
All right. I'll give it to Bork since he's the one who had it. All right.
I mean, I'm just carrying it. I don't care if somebody wears it or not. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, you're kind of the pack mule anyway at this point, because I'm a little guy. I
Fair
weigh literally 36 pounds. Okay. What's the
What
next
about
thing
that-
we need to
What
cast
about
on?
that dagger that magic user was using?
Here's the dagger.
All right, we'll do that one, Sheldon. Detect magic.
Okay. You sense a moderate conjuration, divination, and evocation.
Wow, there's a lot on this thing.
The
A lot of
trifecta.
patience.
And spellcraft. Watch me. Total. Wow, my rolls are good. 22 total roll.
Okay. All right. This is a your spellcraft rolls tonight.
I know that was a good one. That was a 17. That one. +5.
Don't waste all of them on spellcraft.
I know.
We might need it.
So you're able to gather from your magical knowledge and just what you're sensing, and it's a moderate aura that's putting off. That this is a +1 dagger, first of all, and if you hadn't already figured out, it's meant for sacrifices, and that. And with the descriptions you've heard of it, you're able to put together that if you stab somebody in the heart, you can pull the still beating heart from their body, and it gives the dagger special abilities. And
Such as...
That's perfect for him
I
if he ever
see.
wants to change religion.
well,
Uh,
you sense that eating the heart can give some special abilities, or that the heart can be consumed by the dagger and give it some fire damage.
So, here's the thing. In character, Retol's not even going to tell people this, guys.
Well,
Because
then I'm
that's
going to
just-
ask, so
that's
what's this?
dark.
So what's this dagger? Is it good loots?
That dagger, friends, is very dark magic. It's for sacrifices, and it's very dark. I don't.
Does that mean I
I-
can sell it for a lot of money? That's my big question. Maybe sell it to a church and they can like ritualistically destroy its evil or something.
Yeah, potentially. It's definitely what. And then I'm thinking back to the body. I didn't see the guy get sacrificed. I was like, that body, and I kind of eye Edgar in. I was like, this dagger was used on his friend.
Oh, that's right. He pulled out his heart. It was really gross. I'm sorry.
I was like,
Have a cookie. I don't have any cookies. Never mind.
Edgrin is looking rather shaken looking at the dagger.
I was
Let's
like,
put the
if you
dagger
don't
up.
mind, I'll hold on to the dagger if you would mind.
Did I get this dagger from you? Who's had the dagger?
I had it.
Borg had everything?
I went
I
and
just
cleaned
say
it
I
up.
keep it safe.
Unnecessarily.
Well, Borg picked it up, so it's his choice whether
No,
it goes.
give it to Rito.
All right, here you go, Rito. Don't stab anyone in the heart.
I will not.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sheath that thing
Their
and
chest
kind
might
of
explode.
around and ponder. I was like, but yeah.
And then
dark
there was
magics.
red robes, and there was a jeweled clasp. I have a
Ooh.
jeweled clasp that the mage had.
Here's a clasp and a red robe and a bunch of other. I don't know. I'm wearing 12 rings or 10 rings on my fingers.
You're the
Cast on those.
Mandarin.
What?
Okay,
Never
Sheldon.
mind. Marvel
Iron
Comics.
Man.
Let's do. Actually, I'm kind of slightly been used by the tiara, so I'm gonna cast that next. I'm like,
Oh.
hold on. I cast it. I cast detect magic on the tiara.
No magic.
Ah, that's a +2 tiara protection, Blazebeard. Make sure you wear that often. All right, on to the next thing.
Maybe I will, laddie. It's kind of growing on me.
Looks like +10 to charisma too. In fact,
It's
I'm
only
going
for
to
dwarves.
I'm going to appraise it
Only
real
for
quick.
Dwarves.
I got a 22 on the appraise for the tiara, just so I know.
Hold
how
on, I
much
should
it's
roll
worth.
my bluff for that because I'm a terrible liar.
You should.
All right. So, Retol, you roll your bluff. Blazebeard, roll sense motive.
Oh, dang it! I only rolled an 8.
Well, it depends on his sense motive roll.
I rolled a 14. I rolled a 14.
Oh,
You know that he's lying.
you know I'm full of it.
You're trying to pull one over on me. I see how it is. Halfling, take us back.
But it makes you look so pretty. Here's my bluff. My bluff is 26.
Roll sense motive.
See,
What
we can have
modifier?
fun.
What modifier do I add to that?
It's a
sense
skill.
motive.
Your
Sense motive. It's a skill.
It's a skill.
Modifier.
I got an 18 total.
I got 26.
Well, you believe him that it looks pretty on you.
You know,
Makes,
after a
makes
second
you look
roll,
awesome.
it ain't so bad.
All right, what's the next thing? You casted that red cloak thing. Is that what you said?
Try this jeweled clasp first.
Okay, I'll cast the jeweled clasp that Boric has.
No magic.
No magic on that one, Boric. Just a good gem.
And then this is the red robes that the mage was wearing.
Okay, I'll cast the red robes, I guess.
No magic.
No magic on those.
What's that ring you pulled off the gal in the dungeon?
The werewolf?
Who?
No, in the dungeon. The seller of the burned out place.
Oh,
I didn't
don't
get
have
that.
I don't know.
I got a ring off the werewolf that's not
Oh.
magic.
It's not magic.
I got adamantine arrow out of there. That's it.
What?
I
All
was
right,
thinking
anything
there was
else
a
before
ring
we
or
get out of
something.
here? I'm sitting around while everyone's
I
eating.
got that crown, but I highly doubt that it's magical.
I'll
Give it a
cast.
shot.
Let's blow this popcorn stand.
I'll cast the crown.
Okay, it is magic. Strong
Oh.
transmutation.
That's
Uh-oh.
very strong on the crown. Transmutation magic, actually. And I'm going to try to determine what it is, and I roll a 16 total.
16 total. Even though it's got a strong aura, you're not able to pick up what it does.
I can't quite tell what it does, but it's definitely very strong enchantment on that. Maybe I'll try again later.
Hey, maybe somebody else with a high spellcraft, like a certain leveling up in it, might be able to tell what that crown is.
Only if you say
Aye, aye.
again how pretty I look in this tiara.
You're the prettiest dwarf I've ever seen. Here's another bluff roll. 19. Or no, 20.
Natural 20 plus 1. You're a liar, Halfling.
Okay, fine.
You don't think I
makes-
look pretty at all.
It makes you look pretty. Just I've seen prettier. That's all.
All right, fine. Yeah, I'm rolling my. I'm rolling my. Spellcraft.
Do you have detect magic prepared?
No.
There you go.
But he knows it's magic because Braden said it was magic.
It's true. But if he can't
have-
detect the aura, if he can sense it,
You have to be able to interpret aura, don't you? Maybe. Kind of. Sort of.
Well, spellcraft is a skill. Like, do you need to have detect magic for spellcraft the skill to work?
This
Is it
I've got it right in front of me. This skill is also used to identify the properties of magic items in your possession through the use of spells such as detect magic and identify.
There you go.
So even the fact that though he knows it's magic, he cannot actually detect the magic to interpret it.
Oh, well, never mind then. Sorry.
Yes, the only thing I can do here is look pretty.
All right, let's get these kids home, guys. That should be the order of business today.
Please.
Yes.
Everyone's healed up. I still have plenty of healing spells. Let's get the kids home. And hey, Edgar, and can he even walk? I haven't been paying too much attention this morning. I'm sorry. I know he was in bad shape last night. Has he recovered any after any rest?
Well, it looks like he might be a little bit better. He is standing on his own, but he hasn't said anything.
Is he drooling?
It doesn't look like it.
Can you lead him along then, and as we go and see, let me know if you need help.
Yes, of course,
Help.
of course.
I can help carry him if you need. I don't mind.
I think that we may need some help getting him up to the higher levels, but I think that he might be able to walk on his own.
Let's get out of this hole. Let's head over to where the chain and cauldron thing were and get everyone upstairs, up top.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Before we do that, I'm putting my armor back on. It's the only way to carry it.
All right, you spend 4 minutes. Who's helping him, by the way?
Edgrin, you said.
No, who's helping put Blazebeard's armor on?
I'll help him put his armor on.
That's awful neighborly of you.
While they're putting armor on,
This doesn't mean we're
to
going
talk to
steady
Dave.
or anything.
Oh,
Out of character here, how much did you heal us for, Brayden? I didn't catch that.
The first was 11, and the second was 9, so it was 18 total.
No, yeah, I'm definitely.
Feeling
It's
a
all
lot better.
good now.
Good.
All right, let's do a roll call here. Okay, we've got Kimmy. Raise your hand so we know you're here. I'm just making sure everyone. So you're
She probably
the
gives
archer.
you the finger at this point.
Well, that's up to Sheldon to decide.
She looks at you in disgust.
What did I do? Anyway, we've got Holland. Which one of you is Holland?
Edgrin points over to the one that's not saying anything.
Oh, right. He's the catatonic one. I'm sorry about you. But look, we if it helps any, your sister was Blazebeard got your sister drunk once, so that's something to look forward to when you get back home.
that's bloody.
He kind of looks down at the ground at that point.
Yeah, I know. I that's kind of depressing. We got Mikro. Which one of you is Mikro?
Like,
The kid that's right next to you here, he waves his hand up. Hi,
Oh, Mikro, how you
tacos.
doing?
I'm okay.
You excited to get out of this hole? Cause I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. So we got what? Jurin. Which one of you is Jurin?
Jurin's the other kid right next to you, the one that you keep calling fat, and he says, "That's me."
Oh, you look very well fed this morning.
I haven't eaten yet.
Oh well.
You're just naturally a good-looking lad.
Well, let's get you some breakfast in a minute, and then the last one is Savram. I assume that's you. The last person.
Yeah, that's me.
Right. Cool. Well, all you kids, hold hand. Make sure you don't get lost with each other, and let's march on out of here. What do you guys all say to that? Are you excited to leave?
Kimmy says, "I don't need to hold anybody's hand."
Okay, everyone.
Do it anyway.
All right, everyone, just leave Kimmy behind, and she'll be lost and eaten by kobolds. Otherwise, you
Kimmy,
can hold
you can
somebody's
walk with-
hand just
I
to
say,
make
Kimmy,
sure.
you can walk with me.
All right, walk
and I
over
walk,
each other.
and I start walking.
She comes over to you, Retol.
All right,
I
the
nod
rest
at
of you
her,
kids, stick
approvingly.
together. Let's get out of here all nice, and let's go
All right.
see your folks.
Okay, and whichever laddie said he was hungry, here's a ration for you.
It was Jurin, by the way.
Here
He
you
takes
go,
it and
Jared.
starts
Here's
eating.
a ration for you.
There you go.
Sorry, it's not much, but it's something to eat.
I'll ask Kimmy while she's walking with me if she needs a ration.
Yeah, I'm hungry. And then all the kids, except for Holland, kind of comment that they're hungry.
Right,
All right, I give Kimmy one of mine.
I'll give the last two of mine.
Holland doesn't do anything.
Tell's found a buddy who who agrees with his ideals.
Look, I'm just trying to be nice to these kids, just
I just
because you
comment-
don't know how to do it.
I give Holland, the one that's catatonic, I give him some water.
He doesn't do much with it. He just kind of holds it.
I tip his head back, hold his nose, and make him swallow some water.
He chokes to death and dies.
He he kind of coughs on it.
Okay, that's fine. He's got to drink some water.
Right, here I go. Kids, follow me.
So while we're walking, I'll say to Maeve, I say to Maeve and Elvin, I'm like, hey, by the way, glad we didn't lose you back there. Kind of awkwardly.
All right,
I'm
kids.
going to reply back in Elven. So am I. Thanks for healing me.
Step lively. There's a lot of kobolds. Dead ones. You don't want to step in their face.
Now, Kerdremic, before you guys go, he comes running from the other room and then catches up with you. Now.
Yeah,
Tell
Okay.
Maeve.
Yo,
Tell him we're
back.
probably coming
Right.
back.
As he's not far enough away, I have to yell, but I'll tell him, yeah, we're leaving now, but we'll probably come back after we have these kids dropped off.
We'll be back again someday, laddie. Someday.
Thank you for liberation from
You're
stupid
welcome.
king.
Thanks for all the help you gave us.
And he turns and goes
hold
back
on.
the other way.
Before he goes back, I'm going to
Wait,
say,
Kerdremic.
I'm going to say,
Last.
Maeve, translate this
Hold on.
for him. This is a gift that no one else, I think, will appreciate, but I think you, of all the creatures, would really love one of these. And I will give him the wooden fairy that's frozen in horror and shock.
Yes.
You're a monster.
Ah.
Tell him it's,
Is
I'm
this
going
halfling tradition?
tell him
No.
it's a gift of the highest degree.
He says it's a gift of the highest degree, and I'm gonna mouth to him, I'm so sorry.
Ah.
Just tell him to say you're welcome. Or thank you.
Okay.
This is
And then
awful
he just kind of says to Maeve,
It shall be your
thanks for making me king.
You're welcome. You're free to burn that.
No, what?
You don't understand what he
I
said.
know,
What she said. I think I might.
What did he say? Does he like it? Is it the best thing he's
Yeah.
ever got?
Oh, he loves it.
Perfect. I'm glad someone appreciates fine art.
She's got to roll her bluff.
Yes.
Roll your bluff, Maeve.
Not if he wants to believe it.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
if he wants to believe it, I don't.
I've been leveling up my sense motive, so you've got to have a good roll.
I've never used my bluff for Maeve before. Actually, I did. I used it in the last battle, and my modifier is still 0. 15.
I rolled a 23, so he's
Yeah.
going to burn it, isn't he?
No.
All right.
Yeah, he is.
After this
I think
exchange,
we
I
already
start
know the
floating.
sense motive, and
I'm actually gonna say, hey Boric,
Yes.
let's send Maeve and a couple of the kids up first. That way she can protect them, and then you and I can get everyone up with the chain.
Okay,
How's that sound?
that's fine.
Okay. So Maeve get in this gear cauldron thinger, and take Kimmy with you. She can shoot things too.
Oh, God.
Kimmy, I'll be up in a minute. Why don't you go up with Maeve? Try not to stab her in the back or anything, okay?
I won't.
Not you, Kimmy.
She couldn't do
Better
that.
not stab anybody in the back either.
Okay. The chain, the other thing is still there, right?
It's tied.
Because there's the counterweight up there. Okay.
I tied it.
Show
We
me.
can't. It's not
Oh,
loose,
shoot.
is it?
Crap,
It's
so
not-
it's tight. That's right. We all no. I remember I untied it afterwards and used it to lower all the kids down. So it's just like normal. So we should be able to put people in it and pull the chain to pull it up to them.
Okay.
Pull them up to the top because I untied it before.
Okay.
Okay.
Sheldon, do we need to do anything with this? Checks. Did Kimmy say anything?
It's strength checks. By the
Okay.
way, really quick for chat, is everything looking okay? It's not, the video's not jerky or anything. Moving my hands kind of as a check, but because my computer is like maxing out the CPU right now.
It looks
fine on
okay
mine.
from what I can see, but we'll wait a second and see if chat responds. But
You look good in the Skype call.
in the meantime,
Oh,
I'll
that
do my
helps.
strength check, which is 11 for me. Boric,
I did
What's
my
yours?
strength check and it's 23.
oh, you're good.
Do you want one from me too, since I'm riding up there?
You're
How
not
is it you
pulling
guys
on
are How is it you guys are going up?
Chat says it's good.
Well,
Oh,
we're in the
you guys
bucket.
are pulling
No.
them up when they're
Boric
going.
and I are at the bottom, and we're putting Maeve and Kimmy in and pulling them up.
Okay, well it's going up just fine.
Hey, Jeff.
All right.
There's the sound of it going up.
In chat,
That's right.
Jonathan, you're really soft.
did you see what they said about Trump's chat?
Hey, whose mic is that?
Boric, Ron, I think you need to mute your mic. There we go.
There you go.
That
Wow,
dishwasher
was-
is getting really loud.
That was the sound of the bucket going up.
That was the chain.
I was kind of scraping against.
We have sound effects around
Everything.
here. We're very professional streamers.
Yeah. Mm.
All right,
Wait-
so can we just use that strength check and move everyone up and down then? We'll put
Yeah,
like 2
yeah.
kids in at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move everyone up to the top.
Done.
Somehow I feel like I'm working the hardest on this pulling them up.
I don't know why. I'm tired. I haven't woken up. I'm not a morning person.
Well, that's because orcs usually burn in the daylight.
Oh, those are
I'm not a
trolls.
vampire
No, trolls turn to stone.
Oh, that's right.
or a troll. I'm not a troll and I'm not a vampire. That I know of.
No, but orcs don't like the light. Remember?
I grew up in a city. I think I'm okay.
He's doing Tolkien things.
He grew up on the mean streets of the city, so that
I'm
means
only half orc. I've got my human side. That doesn't mind light at all.
Anyway,
you
are
only
we-
you only sunburn a little bit.
Are we up yet? Because we're
Yeah.
still on the other map.
I think Sheldon's.
Oh,
doing
he's
that right
switching over. Okay.
Yeah.